Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Borderlands 2. Now, I tried to do some farming off-screen for the Legendary, and unfortunately, I was not successful for it at all. As you guys might notice, I'm level 12. I started the farming at around level 10, I think maybe a little bit before level 10. And that's how many times I just sat there and killed the guy over and over, probably at least 25 times. And no results came from it. So we're just going to do this without a legendary, but I did use a couple of my keys to get a couple of good guns since there was a level gap from when I started to when I ended. But if I did end up getting the gun, I would have probably gotten a level 6 gun, which, even though it's a legendary and it's an infinite, it's just not worth it to be running around with a level 6 gun when I'm level 12. It's not going to do me any good. So I got some new guns, which are doing alright. I got a new shield, which is low capacity but recharges incredibly fast. And then I went ahead and dropped a few points. We finished this off. Dropped a few points over here so we have longer guns working now, which is great. So we're just going to continue back on to the main story, and I'm going to hunt down Firehawk.
The Firehawk should be around here somewhere. Stay alert. That's weird. The Bloodshot Bandit clan seems to be attacking the Firehawk's lair. They've probably left landmarks for their reinforcements. Those should lead you to the Firehawk. That or just follow the screaming.
Step off, Vault Hunter. This is between the Bloodshots and the Firehawk. Once my boys bring his ass back to me, he's gonna pay for every Bloodshot he killed. We're gonna string him up from his own freaking intestines.
Well,
Alright.
that was...
Sounds kind of gross, but... So I was also able to get a class mod. Just a simple one they sell from the vending machine. Ooh, speaking of class mods... no. And the current one I'm running around with actually regenerates bullets over time. So there's absolutely no reason why we should ever really run out of ammo. Oh, we have the Goliaths. And here we go. We're going to sit back. Watch this. These Goliaths are going to do all the work for us. They get pissed off. And they spawn these really... Well, they don't spawn. They have these really tiny heads underneath the helmets that they wear. And they run around and they'll kill anyone that's close to them. And if they get to go long enough without dying, which that one didn't, they'll actually level up and become badass and super badass and so on. And the higher level they get, the more, or the higher chance of good loot that they're going to drop. So I just like to let these guys do some damage. I might let him in. So I believe him leveling up is based off how many people he kills. I can get a shot on that Nomad over there. Keep pushing him into a corner. Let's see if we can at least help up here. This is one of the new guns. Oh yeah, he's coming to me now. Gotta put him down. This is one of the new guns that we got, which is awesome. It does a crap load of damage. And it's explosive damage, so it hits them, it sticks, and then it goes boom. I like it, it's very satisfying. I hear another Goliath up there. Where you at? That's just fun. Alright, we're just going to push forward. I'm not going to try and chase down the Goliaths. I'm already much higher level than I need to be for this quest. Where are you guys? There you are. Time to die. You're gonna die, clown! Let's see. Can I kill you up here? Right.
You die now! Mistake!
Oh, didn't quite get him.
Mistake!
Alright, let's just keep going. If you guys hear any panting going on, it's because my dog's currently sleeping
This is
at my
unusual.
feet.
The Firehawk has harassed the
Sleeping is
Bloodshots
the
for
right
some
term.
time, but they've
She
never
is
mounted
currently
such a
laying on the
large-scale
cold
assault
ground
on
at
the
my
Firehawk
feet trying to
before.
cool off because
I
we
wonder
just went
what's
outside
giving
and
them
played
such
for a bunch when
confidence.
she was feeling really
Keep going,
rambunctious.
Bloodshots! That demonic thing will rue the
So you might hear
goddamn
panting in
day
the
it messed
background.
with us.
I don't know.
We're gonna
That's
make
just
the
her.
Firehawk choke to death on his own feces!
Dude, ew.
These guys are just really into the graphic, over-the-top portrait, which I like. I am definitely a fan. Speaking as a gunzerker, that is definitely what I want. Oh, this pistol is just too good. Go. Come on. Time for you to feel the pain. Okay. There we go, we got his helmet off. Come here. Oh, and you die before you even get to me. You call yourself a raging Goliath. It's interesting though, while I was away from the computer, I was reading about the AI for Facebook having to get shut off because
Look at me when
two of the
I'm
different
talking
AIs
at
started developing their own language that no one could decipher. Skynet is among us, y'all. It is almost here. Which again, I hold that artificial intelligence is only realistically as smart as its programming. But
You think the
we're getting some
Firehawk's
pretty
got
smart
rolling,
programming
huh?
going on.
You know, I heard the Firehawk liquefies bandits and drinks them like fudge smoothies. But yeah, I'm sure your bad about Roland's just fine. Of course, if Roland hadn't been such a dumbass in the first place, he would... Whoops! Almost spilled the secret.
You call yourself a badass? I do think I'm going to win.
He was the only one that knew!
That was too easy.
Mr. Scoggles!
Let's see. How can I make this one a challenge? A little bit harder. And by a little bit harder, I mean way easier. Huh. Just too OP for this, so we're just going to try and speedrun through everything.
Let me explain something. Even if you do rescue Roland from this Firehawk guy, the Crimson Raiders ain't exactly along for this world. You know what? I think you deserve a little hint. My secret involves your pathetic resistance dying. And me laughing. A lot.
Thanks for the hint. I don't remember where I read this one, but... Oh, good. Dogs. I don't remember where I read this one, but they were talking about using some tests for AI. And it was a very simple, it was very similar to some psychological tests, which was... It revolved a lot around working as a collective group or trying to be greedy. And initially, when the AI started playing, it would try to work as a collective group with the other AIs or other bots that were playing with it. But it very quickly figured out that if it was greedy, it could potentially get more, even though there was a good chance that it could get nothing at all. It's kind of interesting. There was a study done where they took two subjects. One person was given $10, and they had to make an offer to the other person. If the other person agreed to the offer, the other person got the money as well as them. So if you offered the other person $5 and they agreed, you both got $5. If you offered the other person $3 and they agreed, you got $7, they got $3. And what they found... Oh, I'm sorry, I should preface this. If they didn't agree, you got no money whatsoever. So if you offered them $9 and they, or you offered them $1 and you got $9, and they decided not to agree, you guys would both end up with no money. Would you run in a straight line? Thank you. So they're running this test, and for the most part, there was almost always a consensus unless the amount offered was less than $2. And even though both parties were technically going to profit from it, because the second party feels cheated, knowing that the other party is profiting more, the second party will turn down the offer. They would rather have nothing than a little bit of something and know that someone's getting the better deal. Which I think is interesting. I don't think you can expect to see that type of behavior out of artificial intelligence. Because according to logic and on numbers, doesn't matter how much they're offered. If they're offered $1 or more, everyone will take it because it's profitable for everyone to take the dollar. But realistically, what happens is people just feel disparaged, and they don't even want to take any money. They'd rather send a message than actually accept the deal. Which is, this study was based off of motivation factors, primarily the kind of carrot versus, or carrot and stick style of motivation that you see a lot of people doing, offering more money for service.
The Firehawk's hideout. Be careful, friend. There are bound to be traps everywhere.
This was dealing more with the beneficial deal. And the idea, like I said, hypothetically.
Don't let that happen to you.
Hypothetically, it doesn't matter how much the other person's offered. Oops, not paying attention. They would accept it regardless. But human nature is very unpredictable. Actually, I'll take it. Might as well. There have been other studies done that were similar to that. One was people were given a puzzle to solve, and people were told that they'd make a base amount regardless of whether or not they solved the puzzles. Some people were told that they weren't going to make any money, they're just there for the experiment. And then some people were randomly in the middle of the experiment given more money based off of their performance. And what they found was what they actually observed when there was no one looking, was how much time people spend playing with the puzzle when there's no one around. And the people who make no money off it spend a good amount of time on it. The people who make a little bit money off of it, they spend a good amount of time on it. And the people who make money off it based off of the amount, or that gets the money for, or the bonus, I should say. Initially, when it's easy to solve the puzzle and create different permutations for it, they were really interested in solving the puzzle and working hard. So when they weren't or when no one was watching them, they spent a lot more time playing with the puzzle. They were very interested in it. But then the next couple days come around, they're running out of permutations they can use to solve the puzzle. So they become discouraged, and they very quickly just start spending little to no time whatsoever trying to figure out the puzzles after the first couple of days. Even though there's a chance for them to still make more money, and the amount of money that they're making is the same as, in the least, the next group that's making just a base amount of money, and it's definitely more than people are making no money.
So,
because they're offered this incentive, they get discouraged a lot faster.
how you doing? The bandits call me the Firehawk, but
I thought they were really interesting.
I'm with the Raiders, like you. I keep
The bandits in line so Roland can focus on taking
Come
down
on, Lord.
Jack. Anyway, long story, lots of maternal bleeding. Could you help me up?
Oh, you don't need iridium yet. I guess I can just pick you up. Oh my god, revive her. Get up.
Oh, I need a pick-me-up. Get me some iridium, will ya?
I think,
Summon one of my
as Salvador, I just spent that entire time somewhat yelling motivational phrases at her instead of actually trying to like pick her up or patch her wounds up. I don't think I did much more than just yell at her to get up. Very much in a drill sergeant manner.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Give it here. Appreciate it.
I love how she reacts to this. She's acting like a junkie getting high. Oh, yes.
Thanks. Bet you're looking for Roland, huh? He's not here. The Bloodshots grabbed him. Made him cocky, too. They never came after me this hard.
They're in here! Get them!
No,
Now the
don't.
real fun begins. I'll see if I can't phase blast a few of them for you.
Alright, you do that.
No! You have a timeout! Coming! I need another head for my merry-go-round!
There you are. Come here. Hey, this is all we want.
Just a drop! On my
2
gun!
Vault Hunters. Well, a Vault Hunter and a former Vault Hunter. I don't think she's doing much anymore. I think she's kind of retired. So all we want is a couple of psychos. Not even high-level psychos. Look at this. Just one-shotting them. Oh, cool. We got a badass. Thank you. I was trying to get away from you. Come on. Die.
Get some ammo! This ain't over yet!
Oh, honey, I don't need ammo. Not
They
useful.
found another way in!
Well, let's fuck them up.
Moving great!
And dead.
Alright over there?
Nice job, Dave. I'm kind of proud of you.
Well done! Hell yeah! So,
Man, I haven't even had a Gunzerk yet. Craze Marauder. Craze Marauder with shield. Regular old Craze Marauder. Oh, that was... Alright, I guess it's time to Gunzerk a little bit. And you can suck a big one. Oh, hey look. What a badass.
Well done!
Will you narrow
Thank you, Lilith. Proud of you. Alright. Nope. Nothing more. Oh, you're tired?
Well, that was fun. Feeling tapped out though. Could you give me another hunk of iridium?
Don't worry. I know where you keep it.
yeah, that's the stuff.
Give it here.
Demanding. Alright. Here you go, Lilith.
Thanks.
Don't use it all at once. And you're gonna use it all at once, aren't you? This is why you have a problem, Lilith. If you just try to control your
Yeah.
urges,
Since the vault opened, my siren powers have been getting a little...
you might be a little bit better off.
awesome, thanks to this iridium stuff. No idea why. Now, let's talk about rescuing my boyfriend. Well, ex-boyfriend.
And it's not that great.
Before the Bloodshots grabbed him, Roland was getting intel on the vault and what Jack plans to do with it. You have to find him. I gotta head back to Sanctuary, keep the city in one piece while Roland's away. But first, I'm gonna teleport you into the Bloodshot stronghold. That's where
Let's
they're
do
keeping
this.
Roland. You'll catch him by surprise and have a real advantage. It'll be great. Hold still.
I'm so ready.
I just moved you like 10 feet, didn't I?
Yep.
Still getting used to this. Reminds me though, Bloodshot Stronghold is full of real tough customers. You might want to train a bit before you take them on. You're doing good out there, by the way.
What do you think I'm
Keep it
gonna
up.
do? Just walk up there and slap them? Oh, and she's gone. I know she has no problem teleporting herself wherever the hell she wants. Holy. I don't think that was up to code. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this one here. I think we're pretty much already ready to go ahead and make a damn fine rescue. But that'll have to wait for the next episode. So thank you all so much for watching, and until we see each other again, goodbye.